Alright, for this recipe, first you start by soaking your black beans overnight. Of course, you could just get a can of black beans and that works the same, but I like to make things from scratch. So now you rinse them out, just to kind of get some of that extra starchiness and other stuff you don't really need that takes away from the flavor out. Just rinse them. And then to speed everything up, I went ahead and decided I was going to pressure cook these because that does it in like 20 minutes compared to slow cooking all day long. So I went ahead and put them in the pressure cooker, and I added a decent amount of salt since most of what I was making today was going to have a lot of sodium in it. And then I took some of my minced and dehydrated onions to add a little bit of extra flavor to the beans. Keep them in a half-gallon jar and vacuum seal them. And then I covered them with distilled water and did about double the water, kind of like you do with rice. And then with the new wave, it's easy. You just hit the beans button. That's right there. And then hit start. That's all you gotta do. And make sure the valve is closed, otherwise. I also pressure cooked some chicken, and here I am with my new little device, which is a pain to open, but it's awesome. You just turn it and it shreds the beans. Apologize for the cat yelling in the background. Think trolling him doesn't help. So yeah, it's a pain to open, but voila! And I had a whole big batch because I'm doing another recipe. So now we take some queso dip. I went to Monterey Jack this time. I went 2 jars. You just add that to a slow cooker. And for each jar, I add about a cup of chicken. I added way more than what you're gonna see, believe it or not. But I did about a cup of chicken per jar. And then just mix it up. And then when I turned it on for about at high for about a half hour, and then I lowered it down to 1 for about another hour, hour and a half, or to low. And then just kind of let that go. And here is where I did the corn. So I did about a tablespoon of butter in one of my jars of canned corn that I canned myself. Very proud of that, by the way. My first pressure cooking gig ever. And then I added some Cajun seasoning. I didn't want to go too hot with cayenne, so Cajun gives a nice balance to the corn. And here it is after it's been slow cooked for about 2 hours. And then you just lay everything out. I got chips, I got the queso dip, I have some extra spicy guacamole by accident, some black olives for Danko's request, rice, and beans. And now you can just add it to a bowl and use it as a dip, or in my case, I just add it on top of my chips.